do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
New phone?
Yeah, with US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Hello and welcome to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and our outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jeff Smith with Evan Webb on camera, coming to you live from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon. We're so happy you've joined us this evening. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore pregame show, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today featuring the South Medford Panthers and the Grants Pass Lady Cavers Southwest Conference soccer action. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Grants Pass School District and our sponsor business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, we thank you. So Southwest Conference soccer action coming to you live from Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. And South Medford currently the fifth place team in the conference. 3-3-1 in the conference, 6-3-1 overall. Currently the 26th ranked team in the 6A in the state of Oregon. 19 goals scored on the season, only 9 surrendered. So even though they are down in the standings in the conference, a pretty good goals scored to goals against ratio for the Panthers. South Medford in their last game on the 4th of October defeating Roseburg 3-0. They've won 2 out of their last 3, but they've lost 3 out of their last 5, so it's been a back and forth over the last several games. They started the season with a unbeaten streak. They won 4 out of their first 5 and a 0-0 tie in that 5th game. But since then, it's been 3 losses and 2 wins for the South Medford Panthers. Alicia Stromberg is the head coach for the South Medford Panthers. And the Grants Pass Lady Cavers, currently in last place in the Southwest Conference. 0-6-3 in the conference, 2-6-3 overall. 12 goals scored on the season, 17 surrendered, and they are the 37th ranked team in the state. The head coach of the Lady Cavers is Aaron Kubik, and the Cavers, a 0-0 tie at South Eugene on the 7th. And before that, it was back-to-back losses, losing 2-1 to Willamette and 3-2 to North Medford, both of those right here at Mel Ingram Field. Their last win was a 2-0 contest on the 27th of September, and that was against Crater. Their only other victory on the season, a 4-0 win at Gresham, first game of the season. So that gets you up to speed on tonight's matchup. And once again, our Lithia Superstore pregame show, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, also sponsored by Bill's Glass. Bill's Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. And we will be back with the kickoff after this.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School, and we're getting set for the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Introductions going on here in the stadium as both teams will be introduced. We had senior recognition just before this, as it is senior night here for the Lady Cavers. So as introductions get finished up here in the stadium, we will take another break and we'll come back with the kickoff of Southwest Conference soccer action, the South Medford Panthers and the Grants Pass Lady Cavers.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School, Mel Ingram Field, and getting ready for the start of Southwest Conference soccer action between the South Medford Panthers and the Grants Pass Lady Cavers. Senior night for the Lady Cavers. Seniors for the Cavers, Ella Wyardi and Ava Hickman. Of course, if it's when it's senior night for the boys team, it's going to take a while. A bunch of seniors on that boys team. Only a couple of them here on this girls squad, and we're just waiting for the teams to come back on the field, and we'll get this one started. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And we talked about in the pregame the records for these two teams. Conference record 3-3-1 for South Medford, 0-6-3 for Grants Pass. But that 0-6-3 record, not a good description of the skill level of this Lady Caver team, as they've really struggled to put points on the board, but there's been games they've dominated in. They dominated Roseburg earlier in the season and got the 0-0 tie, which really was a victory for Roseburg as they were outplayed, but neither team could find the net. And it's been one of those kinds of seasons where the Lady Cavers have played well at times, played well a lot of the time, but just offensive output has been a problem, and not without the chances, just without finding the net. South Medford immediately on the attack, and the Lady Cavers will turn it aside. Waiting for the sun to go down. The 6 o'clock starts. We get the sun. Here's an immediate chance now for the Lady Cavers. They send it wide. That was centered by Callie Brandis. Waiting for that sun to go down. Brandis trying to give chase to that one. Can't quite get there. And it'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Eve Lynx is the keeper for South Medford. And Abigail Michael in the goal for the Lady Cavers. And once again, Alicia Stromberg, the head coach of the Panthers. Aaron Kubik, the head coach of the Lady Cavers. Of course, the Caver boys team got the big upset last Friday night right here at Mel Ingram Field, beating the #1 South Eugene team. And the Lady Cavers would like to duplicate that. Now, South Medford not the #1 team in the conference, but ahead of them in the standings. South Medford just a game behind South Eugene for 4th place in the conference, while the Lady Cavers sit at the bottom of the heap. Roseburg right there with them, but the Indians with a few more ties have them ahead of the Cavers. But a win tonight would help them try and move ahead of Roseburg in the standings as we get closer to the end of the season at the end of the month, or actually before the end of the month. Throw in for the Panthers. Panthers in the solid white. Grants pass in the solid blue. That one cleared out by the Cavers. Panthers trying to keep the attack alive. And here's a push for Grant's pass. Hickman battling with Clark. And Clark gets it away. That one sent ahead for Fairbanks, and she'll drop it. They'll try and get wide, but right there to turn it aside is Gamboa. And Abigail Michael scoops that one up, will kick it away. Now the Cavers will try and push it ahead. Brandis up the far side. Centers that one right into the hands of Lynx. And another chance. And they'll drop it back. Looked like Fairbanks was going to go on the attack, but then pulled it back. They'll try the middle of the field. And dropping it back is Zonizer. Up the side for Kalina, and now it's taken away by the Lady Cavers. Robinson chips one toward midfield. Wyardi couldn't track it down, and the Panthers back on the attack. That one will go out of bounds. Back to the Lady Cavers. And Brandis gets it away, sends one up for Hickman, but Lynx will get there first. Nice pass, chance for the Panthers. And a good defensive play by Robinson to allow her keeper, Abigail Michael, to get to that one ahead of that Panther attack. That one sent ahead by Haley Horst. Brandis can't get to it. That one headed in by Wyardi. They'll drop this back. Oh, Wyardi peeled off, but keeper couldn't pick that one up. You need to keep charging that one, force her to make a play on it. Horst sends one wide. Brandis giving chase. She'll center past Wyardi. I believe that's Hickman trying to chase it down, and it's going to be Lady Caver throw-in. Robinson will come up to take the throw. Good battle there. And that one bounced in, handled by Lynx. Oh, here's a chance for South Medford, and Abigail Michael guesses right and cuts off the shot. Fairbanks was on the move, but never really got to take a good swing at it as Michael cut off the angle and scooped it up. And this throw-in will go to the Lady Cavers. And that one will get through off the foot of number 10, Haley Horst. But it takes the easy hop right up to Eve Links, and she'll clear it out. Send it wide. And Zonizer is fouled, I believe, on the play. And this will be a free kick. And a little argument about where the foul was, but it was well inside the box, and this will be a penalty kick coming up for the Panthers. So the Panthers with a big chance here to take the lead. And it looks like it'll be Zonizer taking this penalty kick for the Panthers. And the save is made on the initial shot. The putback is good, and the Panthers take the lead on our John L. Scott scoreboard. One to nothing as Avery Zanizer gets the goal. Michael with the first save, but the putback attempt into the net. That'll be at the 27:41 mark. So 1-0, South Medford takes the lead on our John L. Scott scoreboard. It's 1-0. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And that one will be chipped out of bounds. Throw in for the Panthers right about midfield. Ooh, and a body's coming together at the Grants pass offensive end, and this will be Referee says it's going to be a goal kick for the Panthers. Home fans don't like the call, but actually they're going to give them, there's a free kick, so a foul was called on Wyardi on the play. Good battle there between Malkinen and Anderson. Anderson number 2 for the Lady Cavers. Malkinen number 8 for the Panthers. Now Malkinen will send one up the side. Panthers giving chase. And they're going to rule that was out of bounds as Reagan Burke tried to make the play but couldn't keep it alive. Harper Page sends one to the middle of the field. It's picked up there by Horst. But the defense sends it back to midfield. Anderson sends one wide. Brandis will track it down in the corner. Her centering feed is cleared away momentarily. I believe that was 13, Natalie Schoenemann making the play for the Panther defense. Now Anderson sends it again, but Brandis is going to be, somebody was offsides, either Brandis or Wyardi, as the flag goes up. Thanks to our sponsors for powering our live high school athletics streams, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, thank you to our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. Harper Page again trying to get the offense going. They send it ahead for Thompson. Mia Thompson in the corner looking for some room, and it's turned aside. The defense of Lexi Clark. Throw into the Lady Cavers. Taken away by Robinson. She'll chip one ahead. That one defended by Jada Dabbs for the Panthers. Anderson sends one ahead. Thompson with the left foot gets it across the goal, but past everybody. Brandis, the last one there, couldn't get a foot on it. She'll drop one back. That one punched and knocked away by Lynx. So the Cavers getting some opportunities. That one punched in but scooped up by Lynx. So good chances there for the Lady Cavers. That one sent ahead by Burke. Now Kalina gets rid of it. center. Chance off the post and back into the hands of Michael. I believe that was Malkinen. Took the shot, hit the post. And then Michael able to catch the ricochet. That one gets past everybody, and Gamboa will just clear it aside. Subs coming in. Riddle comes in for the Panthers. Willett for the Lady Cavers. Also Reese Isabel, I believe, also coming in for the Cavers. Halfway through this first half, it's been good back and forth action, but thanks to a penalty shot, the Panthers have the lead on our John L. Scott scoreboard, 1-0. As Zanizer got the penalty kick, it was saved initially, but the putback into the back of the net. Of course, penalty kick different than the kicks in a shootout. Of course, we don't use the shootout in the regular season, only in the postseason. But penalty kick is a live ball, where the shootout, much like hockey, it's one attempt and done. Throw into the Panthers as Clark heaves one down. And then they turn it over. Page sends one ahead for Thompson, but that'll get out of bounds. Good aggressive play by Robinson to take that one away from the Panthers. They'll send one for Brandis. Sarah Gott going to get there first and put it out of bounds for the Lady Caver throw-in. Little back and forth. And Page has it taken away. And collision there. Ref lets it go. This throw-in will go to Grant's pass, so some physical play in the middle of the field. This one will go against the Panthers. Zanizer whistled for the foul, and Harper Page will take the free kick. Another good battle there. This one gets through. Caver's still with it, trying to get something off as Willett was double teamed. It's finally punched out. It'll be a corner kick for the Lady Cavers. Oh, chance there for the Cavers. Got past the keeper. Lynx, and it looked like Willett had a chance at it. It got past her and then was knocked out of bounds. Robinson sends one ahead. Anderson takes it away. Anderson gets wide. Centers, and that one knocked out. By the Panther defense. I believe that was Schooneman making that defensive play. Throw in coming up for the Lady Cavers. Another Grants pass throw-in coming up. And Robinson will take one from way outside. 1-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Make sure a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and a new menu await you. That one's centered, a chance for the Cavers, and that one just over the top of the goal. So Thompson had the chance there. She tried to settle it and then take the shot. It came up on her just a little bit, and that forced the kick to go a little bit high. But another great chance to try and tie this one up as the Panthers have the lead 1-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Panthers send one wide, but Robinson will get there first. And Robinson will kick it out for the Panther throw-in. And that one turned aside. So as that one moved across the field, it got to the far side. Abigail Grip sends one down, but it's out of bounds off the Lady Cavers. Kenzie Kleiner over there defending. And that one goes a little wide of the intended target. Out of bounds to the Lady Cavers. Trying to get that one over to number 10. That's Fiona Riddle. Willett sends one ahead. Thompson trying to look for an opening to center. She does, and that one goes wide of the net. She had a teammate coming up the middle. Trying to see who that was. I believe that was number 11, Samantha Willett. Willett will sub out, and Ava Hickman will come in for the Lady Cavers. Anderson takes it away. Anderson looking for some room. Anderson from the angle. Knocked away by Lynx. Thompson's pass turned aside. Now Robinson again sends one ahead. Harper Page now with it. Send that one to the far side to Gamboa. Good play there. I believe that was Clark. Thompson keeps that one alive. She's got to keep it alive one more time. She does. Gets it to the center. Cleared out by the Panther defense. Couple of headers the wrong direction, but they finally able to clear it out. Ooh, Harper Page spilled to the turf. Good battle there. It's not often you see Harper Page lose that physical battle, but Fairbanks got the best of her on that one. And a whistle, referee, I believe, giving a warning to the Grants Pass bench. That shot blocked. And this will be a Caver throw-in. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365, and a throw-in violation lifted the foot. So this will go back to the Panthers. Pinnacle 365, fueling your adventure to see 21 pilots in Portland. Download the Peak Rewards app to earn free fountain drinks and coffee. Into the middle it goes. Panthers looking for a scoring chance. That centering feed was blocked as Riddle tried to center. I believe it was Grip that blocked it, and it spins right over to Abigail Michael. Subs coming in. Kalina for the Panthers. Horst and Miser, Mel Miser for Grants Pass. That one cleared out by Grip once again. Hickman trying to control it. And the arms locking up. Who are they going to call this against? They're going to call this against the Lady Cavers. So Hickman picks up the foul, be a free kick. She was battling with Tyler Hampson. Hampson will take the free kick here. Referee getting a little worked up. He doesn't want to hear much talk down there, apparently, because he's warned him 2 or 3 times, including the bench. That one is going to get knocked away by Michael. That one had a chance. Michael, not one of the biggest keepers out here, and she had to go up high to knock that one away. It'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. And that one going to be off of South Medford, so goal kick coming up. And a yellow card comes out. One of the Lady Cavers getting a yellow card. He hasn't stopped the clock, but normally that would be a clock stoppage. So that yellow card's going to go to number 11, Samantha Willett. So she'll have to sit down. And the clock continued to run here in the stadium. We'll try and sync the clocks back up as play continues. Normally yellow cards, they stop the clock, but the referee did not choose to put the hands up and whistle for that. And that one, Kleiner gets it out of trouble. And now she comes up to help on the play, but it's taken away by the Panthers. A little give and go. And that shot will be handled by Michael off the foot of Fairbanks. And looking for the rebound was Riddle, but Michael able to gather it back up. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. Page tried to get that to Miser, but it goes out of bounds. Panthers with it again. And Grip will punch it out of trouble once again. Anderson on the move around the defender. Can't keep it in bounds. Throw in to the Panthers. Nice touch pass, but that one will be turned aside as Fairbanks made the nice pass. Like she was trying to get that to Hampson, but resulted in a Grants pass throw in. Under a minute to go here in this first half. 1-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Anderson sends one. Grants pass with the double team takes it away. Harper Page with it. And that'll just be calmly turned aside there by Clark. 10 seconds to go. It's a Caver throw-in, but they're going to run out of time here as the final seconds tick off. And the first half is in the books. On our John L. Scott scoreboard, after one half of play, South Medford Panthers 1, Grants Pass Lady Cavers nothing. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, and we'll be right back.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Pit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School, Mel Ingram Field, and Southwest Conference girls soccer action. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, after one half of play, South Medford Panthers 1, Grants Pass nothing. Only other item on my score sheet, one yellow card was given in that first half. That was at the 4:10 mark, and it was given to Grants Pass's Samantha Willett. But the lone goal in the half for the Panthers, scored by number 22, Avery Zonizer. That was at the 27:41 mark, and let's see if we can take a look at that replay as she lines up for the direct free kick, otherwise known as a penalty kick. Abigail Michael waiting in goal. She guesses right and knocks it down, but it was an easy left-footed chip shot put back in by Zonizer. And the Panthers have the 1-0 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Excuse me. And once again, the Panthers with a 3-3-1 conference record, 6-3-1 overall, trying to improve that tonight. The Cavers would like to get their first conference victory as they have a 0-6-3 conference record, 2-6-3 overall record. And taking a look at the network, the TableRockSports.net network, just ready to get underway. Some volleyball action. Grants Pass Lady Cavers taking on North Medford. That one has not started yet. The broadcast has started, but no play as of yet. Hidden Valley going to Phoenix for some volleyball action. And Phoenix with the 1-0 lead. Second set just underway. Hidden Valley leading 6-2 in the second set. But Phoenix with the 1-0 lead. Girls soccer action. Boys soccer action just about to get started. Grants Pass is at South Medford with the home and home. Panther girls on the road. Panther boys at home taking on Grants Pass. So that one about to get underway. And it looks like that's it for tonight's games. So we'll take another break, and we'll come back with the second half of action here from Mel Ingram Field at Grants Pass High School. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. 1-0 on our John L. Scott.
You find information about paying for medical treatment after a car crash? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at U.S. Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one, only at U.S. Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive U.S. Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Are you an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Well, welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Southwest Conference girls soccer action. The South Medford Panthers lead 1-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard as we head to the second half. And the Panthers in white will be kicking off to start this second half. Jeff Smith with Evan Webb, and we're underway here for the second half. So Grants Pass had their chances in that first half, couldn't find the net. South Medford actually not with as many scoring chances, but they score on the penalty kick after a foul inside the box by the Lady Cavers. And one yellow card in that first half. We were here Friday night for the boys' 2-0 victory over first place South Eugene. There were 4 yellow cards given in that game. And that one off a Robinson throw in to South Medford. It was 81 degrees at the start of this one, down to 73. Beautiful night here in Grants Pass. Little haze in the air, but not too bad. We've been getting fire down, or smoke from the fire up near Oak Ridge, actually. Of course, we have the Rum Creek fire nearby, but after the one little stint of rain that we got, that one has been not talked about too much, but the fire up near Oak Ridge still sending some smoke down this way, so a little haze, little orange sunset out there beyond the stadium. Ooh. And we did get a whistle. I couldn't hear it, but I see the referee pointing. That one was a pretty easy call. As I believe that was Malkinen just crashing into the Lady Caver defender there. But then the Cavers turn it over, and the Panthers will try and set up their attack. Centered and turned aside. And then a good battle and a whistle. So Riddle had a chance at that, and then I think she will be whistled for the foul. Free kick here for Grants Pass, but a good scoring chance as Kalina centered, and Riddle tried to put it home. That one just over the top. So pretty good look there for number 5, Tyler Hampson. But it goes over the top. Sub coming in for Grants Pass. Kleiner replaces, I believe that was Willett coming out. Kenzie Kleiner goes in. And a goal kick here for Grants Pass. Of course, a couple of years ago, what we refer to as the COVID season, when many of these games were without fans or with limited fans, the 6A and 5A teams played a Southern Oregon Conference, and these two teams played for the championship in that particular season. And Grants Pass on the road getting the win in the shootout over this Panther team. I think that would have been 2 years ago when we played 3 seasons of sports in about a 4-month period of time. That one chipped up and still alive. And finally punched out by the Lady Cavers, but another good scoring opportunity for this Panther squad. And that one blocked. And this will be a corner kick for South Medford. So this half started with South Medford taking the kickoff, and the field has been slanted that direction ever since. And that one, Harper Page getting a piece of that. Grants Pass trying to push it the other way, but a good play made there by number 3, Sarah Gout. And that'll go out of bounds as that was cleared out. I believe that's Gamboa, number 5 for the Lady Cavers. Or that may have been 12, actually. I apologize. The ponytails get me every time. These Grants Pass jerseys, you can't see the numbers on the front. They're on the shorts. They're covered by the jerseys. So it's only the back numbers, and of course, a lot of these girls with the long hair, the ponytails hide the number. And I know you're all saying you don't care about my excuses, just perform. We're trying. And that'll be a foul against the Lady Cavers. Free kick coming up for the Panthers. As they felt that Horst was a little too aggressive on that last play. And we're going to stop the clock. I believe we're going to see another yellow card here as the referee heads toward the Grants Pass bench. And out comes the yellow card. And this will go to Coach Aaron Kubik. So at the 30-57. That one actually goes back to that free kick that was given because of the foul on Haley Horst. She went shoulder to shoulder, but a lot of times if one player plays the ball, the other play, and here's Hickman, and Ava Hickman had it turned aside. It'll be a corner kick. Looks like she's a little shaken up on the play. But getting back to that play, they went shoulder to shoulder, and they'll allow a lot of physical contact, except if you see one player play the ball, the other player play the body, you'll get that call. Not all the time, but you will get that call some of the time. Callie Brandis back in, and she will head to the center to wait for this corner kick. Harper Page trying to get to that, but it'll be out of bounds. It's going to be another corner kick? I believe it will be. Yes, it will. Can't quite see who's taking those corner kicks for the Cavers. I believe that's number 12. Oh, that one deflected to the side. 12 would be Kleiner. And now the Panthers looking to push it up the field. That one gets through everybody, but right there to scoop it up will be Abigail Michael. And that one chipped ahead by Kleiner. Wyardi, and a whistle. If that, they're going to rule that against Wyardi, I would have to question that one myself. And I'll be honest with you, regardless of whether it's the Panthers or the Lady Cavers, the referee was not very close to that play. And it's a frustrating call when you see it made from that much distance away. And I've been a soccer referee, and I've been yelled at for that very same thing. If you're not on top of the play, you're going to get the complaints. Here's a chance for the Lady Cavers. And that one cleared out. Cavers quickly trying to punch it back into the middle. And they do, turned aside again. I apologize if I'm not getting as many of these defensive numbers, but I already mentioned the Caver uniforms, but these Panther uniforms with a little bit different type of number, they're a little hard to read from a distance. Got a little different font, and it's not as bold as some of the other teams. And as you can see, as Natalie Gutierrez headed across the field, the same problem with both teams. The ponytails tend to get in the way. So this throw in to the Lady Cavers, and since that yellow card to the Caver bench, you can feel a little bit of frustration down on the field. This Caver team playing with a little bit of a frustrated edge at the moment. It's not necessarily the kind of energy you're looking for, but it's definitely, you can feel it up here. That one goes wide and out. And this will be a corner, or is this going to be a goal kick? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Everybody's cleared out, so it looks like it's going to be a goal kick. You know, talking about that, them being upset about that call, it's not really a reflection on the referee doing a bad job. The referee can't keep up with the ball for 80 minutes. He's got to pick his spots about where, you know, how much pursuit he makes. And when a ball is sent deep, he's not going to get there. I'm just pointing out that when those kinds of calls are made, that's when the fans start to get a little antsy because they feel like he made a call that he really didn't see well enough. But again, I'm not putting that on the referee. It's just a circumstance of soccer. And a lot of times the linesmen can help with that, and they do. But as someone who has played and refereed, I have not coached soccer, at least not officially, but I can tell you where some of the frustrations come from. I've also been a parent of many, many soccer games. Beautiful touch pass. Panthers still with it. And that one turned aside. I believe that's number 5, Lauren Robinson, that forces the corner kick. And I believe we got a handball call there. Although the flag may have been up in that corner, could have been an offsides call as well. But either way, free kick coming up for the Panthers. Cavers on the move. Thompson goes back to get it. Now, that one's sent wide. Now Kleiner trying to set up her offense again. That one turned aside for the Panther throw-in. Today's game is brought to you by Schlesinger and DeVille, new attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon. and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful and civil behavior at youth sporting events. On our John L. Scott scoreboard, 1-0, South Medford with the lead. And a whistle and a free kick coming up for the Panthers. I believe that was whistled on Reese Isabel, I believe. Ref says play on. That one came up on Isabel. Probably could have been a handball, but ref signaling play on, and they do. Send one ahead for Brandis. And cleared out by the Panthers. Good passing from the Panthers, trying to get an opportunity here. That one will be punched over the goal. Getting a little too much of that one was Hampson. And the goal kick coming up for the Lady Cavers. They trail 1-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Table Rock Sports would like to thank our regional sponsors, including John L. Scott Real Estate, Sherm's Thunderbird, and Food for Less. And the Cavers on the move. Oh, that one led a little too far ahead, scooped up by Lynx for the Panthers. Our other regional sponsors, Travel Medford, Southern Oregon Sports Commission, all great partners in keeping our high school athletics streaming for you. Past the halfway point of this second half. Still 1-0 Panthers. This half started out with the Panthers putting on the bulk of the pressure. The Cavers have started making some noise as of late, but have not found the net yet. Anga Tuhuna into the game for the Panthers. Cavers trying to overpower the Panther defense, but they're going to be whistled for the foul here. Free kick coming up. And once you've lost the home crowd, they're going to complain about every call, as they do on that one. Good touch passing again by the Panthers. Immediate chance as she just came in the game, and Tahuna puts one right into the midsection of Michael. But Michael able to hang on. Panthers in this second half really showing a nice passing game. It's really been fun to watch the touch passes, the give and goes that are hitting their mark more often than not. This Lady Caver team, they can be a good passing team, but they're more of a speed and power team. They like to get physical, and they like to send balls and use their speed on the outside. Not a ton of size on this Lady Panther team. In fact, the back line not big, which would be some of the teams more traditionally have bigger players on that back line, but they get the job done back there. Gamboa and Grip, among others, that have done a really good job this season on that back line. But definitely a little different styles between these two teams, especially here in this second half. Another game I think I missed, Ashland and Crater playing a girls' soccer matchup tonight. Scoreless tie at the moment. And we're going to get another yellow card for a delay of the game. That's going to go to, I believe, Harper Page, as there was a free kick awarded and she booted that one out to the sideline. Double check as she comes off the field, but I believe that is Harper Page. It is.
Fans, just like to remind you, please stop booing calls, stop yelling at players. We're better than this. Let's be good sports. It's a high school soccer game.
Yeah, and as the announcement goes out for the fans to remember the Know Your Role campaign, as we would say here on Table Rock Sports, that's an automatic yellow card. You're going to get that. We saw one in the boys' game as well. It's a delay of the game. It's an unnecessary play. It's not malicious. It's not, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a frustration play, but it's an automatic yellow card. You can't get upset about it. And there's no benefit to Grants Pass delaying the game. They trail right now, so they need all the time until they can even this one up. This one to the corner, kept in bounds. Brandis trying to control it. Finally was able to get a shot off, but it's wide of the net. Under the 15-minute mark remaining, you're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. One to nothing on our John L. Scott scoreboard. That one gets through. Brandis giving chase. Will she get there? No, she won't. Good chance for the Lady Cavers, but led a little too far for Brandis. And speaking of the referees, it's time for you to get back in the game as an official. There's a critical need in all sports right now. Go to osaa.org and click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. We hope to see you back on the field or on the court soon. That one chipped in, goes wide of the goal. And another goal kick coming up for the Panthers. I believe that was Brooke Anderson with the long shot. Not a bad idea, just off the mark a little bit. Lynx really hasn't yet been tested in this second half. Cavers had some good opportunities in the first, but so Anderson will send one ahead. They try and center it, but that's cleared out. And this throw-in will go to the Lady Cavers. Tickets are on sale now for the Medford Sports Hall of Fame induction banquet, October 22nd at the Rogue Valley Country Club. Social hour at 5, dinner and awards begin at 6 as the Panthers try and get some offense going. This one will scoot out of bounds. Go to medfordparksfoundation.org and click the Events tab to get your tickets for the Medford Sports Hall of Fame induction banquet. 1-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Coming to you live from Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. And Hickman takes it away. Now a little stop and go. Sends one up to Brandis. Brandis took it away from the defender. She'll center it. Gets past the keeper, but it's chipped over the net. Another opportunity for the Lady Cavers, but they missed the net. So another goal kick coming up for the Panthers. Taken back by Grant's pass, but that one punched out by the Panther defense. They'll try and push it. Quick change of ends as the Panthers are trying to attack. That one blocked. Reese Isabel giving a little shove. The whistle comes. Free kick coming up for the Panthers. Referee moves the Lady Caver wall. And this one chipped in and wide of the net. Not a bad try there. I believe that's Malkinen. Yeah, it was. Number 8 for the Panthers, Lexi Malkinen. Sets up the goal kick, but it was a good try. Brandis with a little give and go, trying to chase it down. Now Kleiner trying to keep it alive. Kleiner again. Gets around number 22, Zonizer, but then the Panthers clear it out once again. Callie Brandis in the corner again. Makes a good move around the defender. Tries to center with the left foot. And now the Panthers punch it out. Harper Page back in for the Lady Cavers. Also coming in is Ella Wyardi. chipped ahead. And Lynx will get there first, but good chance again for the Lady Cavers, but they've yet to find the net. Here's an offensive chance for the Panthers. They lead 1-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Taken away by Hickman, but she overruns it, and oh, we're going to get a foul. Free kick coming up for Grants Pass, but a whistle. Referee's going to stop the clock. He's coming over to the Caver bench. He's already given a yellow card to the bench, I assume to the head coach, but comes over and gives him another warning. That's the third time he's been over there in this game. Page punches one in, and it bounces right up nicely for Lynx. Sub coming in for the Panthers, Reagan Burke. Heads all the way across the field. That one sent ahead, gets through everybody. Michael will wait for it to roll to her and then send it deep. Harper Page gets it up to Brandis and out of bounds off the Lady Cavers. That feeling of frustration has kind of dissipated, but the Cavers' sense of urgency starting to pick up here as they know the time is ticking down. Some nice footwork there from Fairbanks. That shot blocked by Grip. That one punched up and over. I think that one made it to the street. Didn't quite get there, apparently. Into the netting. Yeah. I believe that was off the foot of Fairbanks once again. Beautiful goal kick right to her teammate. Unfortunately, they turn it over, but that was well done. I believe that's Wyardi. Gets around the defender. Good speed to recover, and then the push will be called on Grant's Pass. And that was just a good hustle play by the South player. The fans are not happy, but that was the right call. Clark got there first. She got the position. And I believe it was Wyardi that just went right up the back. It wasn't a bad play by Wyardi. It was just a better play by Lexi Clark. And better speed. She caught her and got between her and the ball and forced that foul call. Cavers get it back, looking for some offense. And a whistle and a free kick coming up for the Panthers. I don't think that call was against Harper Page, but I don't think she liked that call. The referee walking stride for stride with her. She's already got a yellow card, doesn't want to pick up another one. Harper Page sends one ahead, trying to get some offense going for the Cavers, but the Panther back line is doing a nice job. But then Brandis turns them over. Brandis gets around the defender once again, chips one up right into the hands of Lynx. So Callie's had a really good game over on that wing. But the Cavers still trail 1-0. They got under 3 minutes now to get the equalizer. And this one will go out of bounds back to the Panthers. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. And this throw in to the Lady Cavers. Last 2 minutes of play. Anderson in the corner gets one through. Trying to settle it was Hickman. Couldn't get a shot off. And now the Panthers will push it ahead. Minute and a half to go. Great sponsors keep these games coming for you, including Conger Morris Funeral Directors, with a full range of planning and hometown heartfelt help through a difficult process. Also, Travel Medford and Sport Ground, where the West Coast comes to play. 1 minute to go. South with the 1-0 lead over Grants Pass. And if you're one of our over 2,000 YouTube subscribers, we thank you. If you're not, go to youtube.com. Of course, you're probably already there. You're on the Table Rock Sports page. Just click on that red subscribe button. Click the bell. And be a part of the team that brings you all of this great high school athletic action. Last chance push here for the Cavers. Wyardi giving chase. That'll go out of bounds. Throw into the Cavers. 15 seconds to go. See what they can generate here. And it's cleared away, and that should about do it. This throw-in will go to the Cavers, but only 3 seconds remain. And there's the horn, and this one is in the books. Final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford Panthers 1, Grants Pass Cavemen 0. Coming up next, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We had no scoring in the second half, so we won't have any scoring to recap, but we'll take a look at other games going on around the network, and we'll update you on the standings here in the girls in the Southwest Conference. We'll do all of that when we come back with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show, where we make sports fun again.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School and the Know Your Role post-game show. The South Medford Panthers get the win 1-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford only goal was in the first half, and that was scored by number 22, Avery Zanizer. And that would be all they needed to get the win over the Lady Cavers tonight. South Medford improves to 7-3-1 overall, 4-3-1 in the Southwest Conference. Grants Pass drops to 2-7-3 overall, 0-7-3 in the conference. Next up for the Lady Cavers, they will be hosting Sheldon. That will be this Saturday, the 15th. And for the South Medford Panthers, their next game also with Sheldon. They will travel to Sheldon and play on the 14th. So I'm assuming that must be Friday night. Only reason I was guessing that the 15th was Saturday is because I'm covering that game Saturday for the Lady Cavers. So yes, Sheldon hosting South Medford on Friday night and then traveling to Grants Pass on Saturday. So those are the next game. Sheldon the next game for both these teams. And taking a quick look at other games on the network, see if we can get you any scores for those. Boys soccer, well, that one I don't have for you. Volleyball action. Grants Pass is up 1-0 over North Medford. And they are leading in the second set. So Grants Pass, the Lady Caver volleyball squad, off to a good start against North Medford. They're 1 point away from taking a 2-0 lead. Also in volleyball action, Hidden Valley has defeated Phoenix 3-1. So that one will be available to you as a replay on TableRockSports.net. A couple other games, I don't know if I'm going to get scores for you. Girls soccer, Ashland is taking on Crater. And the Grants Pass boys, of course, taking on the South Medford Panthers. I don't have updates for either one of those, but you can check out those games at TableRockSports.net. That's going to do it for us from Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. We thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. We'd like to thank the Grants Pass High School Athletic Director, Clay Ronceville, for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Special thanks also goes out to our head coaches, Alicia Stromberg for South Medford and Aaron Kubik for Grants Pass. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be coming up on Thursday, volleyball action from right here at Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium here at Grants Pass High School. That'll be a 6:45 scheduled start. And once again, the final score on our John L. Scott scoreboard, South Medford 1, Grants Pass nothing. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Evan Webb, I'm Jeff Smith saying thanks for watching and good night from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon.